Hello, my beautiful soul tribe. This is Dawn. This is Ascend With Me Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I love you guys so much. I'm here to do our next zodiac reading. All right, we've got, I think, 4 left. We got 4 left in this cycle of readings. Okay. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for your comments and for liking and sharing the videos. I love y'all so much. I really appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Just hit that subscription button for me and share the love. I really appreciate you. All right, guys, before we get started, I'm going to ground myself. So if you'd like to join me, please do. And we're going to see who we're going to be reading for. All right, before we see who we're reading for, spirits want me to go to my Rebel deck for this next sign. So I was hearing that in my head a while ago. We're going to pull out of the Sacred Rebel deck for whoever this is. Okay, Spirit must have something to say. I wouldn't be putting that in my mind. Let's see here. All right, let me just get organized a little bit here. All right, let's see who we're reading for. Father God, Holy Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for the opportunity to tap into my Soul Tribe Collective energies. I ask for a message of the highest vibrational frequency of encouragement, truth, clarity, healing, or confirmation for my Soul Tribe Collective. Thank you. I am your divine vessel. I am your empty vessel. I thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the messages and the energies that you bring forward. Archangel Michael, please put a white light of divine protection around myself, my soul tribe, and my readings. And I thank you. Thank you, archangels. Thank you, spirit team, my beautiful ancestors. It's in the name of Christ that I come before you. Amen. Okay, let's see. Who are we going to read for, Spirit? Who are we going to read for, Spirit? Okay. Let me just pick. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. All right, Taurus. Let's see who or what spirit has to talk to Taurus about today. So we're going to read Taurus out of my Sacred Rebel Oracle deck, and we'll build the reading from there. Just see what they want to talk to you about. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. Taurus. What do you want to say? Okay, Taurus. Heaven sent. Ooh, Taurus, 33. So you're getting some downloads, I'm hearing, directly from the divine currently about a current situation or decision that you're making. But heaven sent also, yeah, it speaks about divine intuition, divine understanding, divine messages sent to you. You could also be reaping a lot of heaven sent blessings right now. For some of you guys, right? There's something coming from the divine directly to you, whether it's intuition or physical manifestation of blessings. You know, it's going to be different for you guys. I'm hearing it's going to be a little bit of both for some of you guys. So let's just read what is heaven sent talking about for you. Okay, heaven sent says, just look, I said you guys were receiving blessings, right? The first sentence says, just as we receive gifts in the physical world through the thoughtfulness of others, to acknowledge how much we mean to them, so too we receive gifts on other levels, including the spiritual level. So it's both. That's what I was just channeling. It's physical gifts and it's spiritual downloads, insights, gifts from the divine, okay? Beautiful. A spiritual gift is something that happens through grace. We can ask for help and it may be given in response to the request. All requests for help are answered. A spiritual gift can also be given without us asking for anything at all, at least not consciously. Sometimes it is our hearts that cry out for help. We are busy getting on with our to-do list. We don't often stop to think about what our hearts might need. If we do, and an immediate solution is not obvious, we just get on with life, either letting the issue be or taking the more painful option of dwelling on it without seeing how it might be resolved. However, there is a loving benevolence in life that knows exactly what we need and how it can best come to us, even when we are not quite so clear. This force actively seeks to assist us in walking our life path. That loving sweetness is being offered to you now, or soon will be, in the form of a spiritual gift. Your spiritual gift may be symbolic. It may be something that seems ordinary but holds a lot of meaning to you. It may be an object that catches your eye and mesmerizes you. You might think you are appreciating how lovely it looks, but it is the underlying energy that captures you. Something in the appearance, color, or shape speaks to you and is perhaps answering an unspoken prayer. It is not the object that is the gift. That is just the wrapping. The actual gift is subtle, yet effective empowerment. It is like a spiritual booster shot that helps you move forward in life with additional zing, extra strength, and greater peace. You will be empowered to accomplish tasks that you may have nearly but not quite been able to manage on your own through the bestowal of a spiritual gift. The spiritual gift may or may not be I'm getting tongue-tied, y'all. Hold on. The spiritual gift may or may not be recognizable to you. It may be very obvious. An offer, a windfall, a trip, a friendship, a new lover, or a remarkable healing in a current relationship. It might be far more subtle and even more powerful, such as a jolt of energy that allows you to perceive things differently all of a sudden, and perhaps solve a problem that has been plaguing you. It will be bestowed as and when it is needed, in the form that will best serve the love in you. This oracle brings you a message. Let yourself be helped. Assistance is coming your way to act on it and say yes. If you have also drawn, it says, it is very significant as the assistance is coming from the hand of life itself. Trust it. This oracle comes with the message that you are to trust in the things that you feel and say to others without knowing why. It moves them. You might not understand, but through trust you are allowing yourself not to overthink and censor yourself. As such, you are able to become a vessel through which the spiritual gifts can be passed on to others. Don't block yourself. Let life happen through you. Only benefit can come from this. If you have drawn any other card in addition to this one, it acts as a wild card and an amplifier. So we're going to draw one more, spirits tell me. Whenever you draw the Oracle of Heaven Sent in addition to another card, the universe really wants your attention. It is saying, look, love is speaking to you directly here, so pay attention. Really feel the truth of what is being said and trust it. You are being helped. It is simple to receive the gift that is headed your way. The healing process below will activate that for you. Here's the healing process. Say, through unconditional love, I now accept the spiritual gifts that are bestowed upon me. With complete trust and gratitude, so be it. Okay, so beautiful. We're going to see what the amplifier is. So we're going to read one more, you guys. So you're getting something sent by the divine. Literally, it's help. It's maybe you've asked for this. Maybe it's just your heart calling out, your soul calling out for whatever this is. Some of you guys, it is like new jobs, it's new homes, new relationships that are here to help you progress along the next steps of your journey, I'm hearing. And a lot of you guys, it's your spiritual gifts, it's your intuition, it's your peace within yourself, it's your knowingness, it's I don't know, let's see what it is. It's something big here. What's the amplifier, Spirit? What's the amplifier? The amplifier is softly, softly, the tender touch. So what you receive to speak, I'm hearing, right? Yes, whatever you've received, it's come through a lot of heartache, Taurus, a lot of doubt, a lot of fear, a lot of spiritual work, I'm hearing. You've cried a lot of tears, okay? Spirit's been with you every step of the way. You've been getting divine downloads. Your third eye is wide open. And now it's time to take what you've received and to put it forward, push it forward, right? Speak without censoring yourself. Speak your truth. Speak up. Stand your ground when you're supposed to, but do it in a soft way. Softly, softly, the tender touch, right? Speak and relate to the world around you in a gentler way. You've received a lot along this journey through your hardships, through your tears, okay? Now it's time to take what you've received, the downloads, the lessons, because our lessons are spiritual gifts, you guys. Okay, these things that we've endured, that we've had to go through and grow through, those are spiritual blessings too, whether we realize it or not, right? So I feel like you've been doing a lot of transmuting. You've been doing a lot of isolating. You've been doing a lot of planning. I'm hearing a lot of you guys are switching jobs, are switching homes and relationships, and you know, setting boundaries in regards to family and friends. Okay, but it's all about how you're going about doing that, and I feel like you're doing it in a soft, tender way. So let's just read about that. What is the softly, softly, tender touch? So this is what the heavenly gifts are amplifying for you currently in how you're moving through making these changes, right? Or accepting these gifts. And look, I was telling you, look, Spirit just said it was everything that you received, right? Through everything you've gone through. Okay, the tears that you've cried. The very first sentence here says, the feminine wisdom of gentleness can assist you now. When we are at a point in life where we want to attain greater things but don't necessarily have a proportionally greater supply of energy at our disposal, it is time to work smarter rather than harder. This is the way of feminine wisdom. However, a cultural ignorance of the feminine way currently prevails. We are generally taught that the more force we use, the more we try to make things happen, the more we will achieve. The feminine way is not about force, nor is it about driving, striving, pushing, or grabbing at what we can in order to create. It is about inviting what we wish for to come into the space we have provided for it, internally and in our lives. This method cultivates more energy, causes less stress, and attracts what is desired. It is manifestation by invitation rather than by will or force. So, wow. So, Taurus, you've had to let go of doing things your own way, right? And just kind of sit back and let things be revealed. There is an old story that the sun and the wind were debating about who was more powerful. After boasting about their prowess, they made a wager. A man walked down the street with a coat on. The wind and the sun decided that whomever could force the coat off the man was the most powerful. The wind began demonstrating its impressive power. It blew and caught underneath the coat, pulling it and nearly ripping it right off the man. But the man wrapped his coat around himself more tightly to protect himself against the force of the wind. Eventually, perhaps temporarily, out of puff, the wind gave up. The sun took over. He shone down, becoming brighter and brighter until the man slipped off his coat, slung it over his shoulder, and walked down the street, quite possibly wondering what was happening with the weather that day. The wind attempted to do by force what the sun was able to do by being. Get that? The wind, let me read that again. The wind attempted to do by force what the sun was able to do by just being itself, just being the sun, right? You are being asked to surrender your forcefulness, your determination, and your intense activity, even if it is just for this moment. Does this mean that you have to surrender the goals that you were chasing through those endeavors? Certainly not. This is not about letting go of achievement. It is about understanding the process of manifestation in a more intelligent way. There is a way of creating that gives you energy and doesn't leave you utterly worn out. It is about allowing what you want to come to you. Be yourself absolutely, naturally, and with ease. Shine your light and allow your presence to invite that which you wish to receive. It is about cultivating an energetic affinity with what you seek, rather than feeling a lack in need. Do you see the subtle but important difference? To feel that you are already a naturally abundant being who gratefully invites more of what you want into your life is rather different to feeling lack, fear, and wishing your world would change. It is a bit like dressing for the job you want, even if it is not yet the job you have. You energetically embody what you wish to attract more into your life. Like attracts like. This oracle brings you a message. You don't need to push quite so hard to receive what is naturally coming to you. Your push comes from a place of uncertainty over whether or not you will succeed. You need to relax and have more faith in yourself. All things come in time, rightfully and according to a great loving wisdom. You are not immune to this. You shall have your time and shine too. Rebel against any voice of fear within you or around you that tells you otherwise. It is okay to become softer, to feel the energy of what you wish to attract into your life, and to act, as much as you can, as though it is already that way. You are not fantasizing or daydreaming or failing to live in the real world if you do this. You are actually working with the feminine art of manifestation through gentle beingness and attraction. As you soften into becoming what you are seeking, what you wish for will not be able to resist your shining, inviting presence. This oracle also comes with a special message that you have been working very, very hard. You have learned much and accomplished much, but it is now time to change your approach. Let go of any force in your approach to creation now. Everything serves a purpose, and learning the benefits and limitations of the more forceful way of manifestation through effort and willpower was a useful lesson. However, if you were to continue with that approach, it would stop working for you, because you are now beginning to create on a far grander scale that is beyond what an individual can manifest through willpower alone. You are individually creating through your healing and art, but also contributing globally to new consciousness through your own spiritual growth. You are part of a global healing manifestation process. You are, through your way of being in the world, helping to birth a new awareness. This new way will heal the human heart and bring it back into balance with nature. This is essential for the human soul to survive, flourish, and to cooperatively nurture the earth rather than destroy her natural resources. You may or may not be consciously aware of the extent to which this new way of manifesting through receiving rather than taking can actually help all of humanity, but nonetheless it is playing an important role in greater human evolution. It is the power of attraction, of magnetism, rather than that of striving and force that will replenish your energy and restore your body, mind, and heart after your struggle. This change in approach will encourage the shift from head to heart that is essential for your individual well-being and for the greater human evolution. You need to heal so that you can help the world to heal. Does this give you absolute permission now in your own mind to take an easier approach to your sacred, rebellious, creative manifestation? Wow. Here's the healing process. I shine like the sun, radiant with grace, and all that I desire comes to me according to perfect timing. I relax, believe, and receive through unconditional love. This is now so. Wow. Y'all, I don't know if I have Taurus placement. I'm sure I do somewhere. But man, this is like, that right there hit home for me, because this is exactly what Spirit's been teaching me personally, right? Not to strive, not to stress. When is this going to happen? When is that going to happen? How could I do better at this or be better at that? And it's all in, it's not. It's just do what you, just do you, okay? Taurus, that's the easiest way, just to be, just to do you, to walk through your walk, follow your passions, follow your insight, but do it in a way of peace and gentleness, right? Not putting pressure on yourself that it has to be this way or it has to be that way, or it's not happening when it should happen. And I don't know, it's just, you're getting divine downloads, you're getting divine help to dry up your tears. I'm hearing to relax, okay? To relax. Okay guys, we're gonna see. I want to go to the hero's journey for you, Taurus. We're gonna read out of the book quite a bit here. Tell me about the hero's journey for, okay, Taurus. Divine discernment. So you're learning about discernment, the divine's way of manifesting. Okay, step back and find clarity. So yes, you've had to step back, right? You're stepping back to find your clarity. You're stepping back from people, places, and things. And that's a gift, right? Spirit was saying our trials, our tribulations, our tears are actually gifts from the divine, because they teach you, they grow you, they teach you about discernment. And that's a 13, which is a 4, which speaks about releasing, okay? And what to hold on to and what to release, right? So let's talk about divine discernment. And then I want to see what your gifts are. I mean, this is a gift. This whole process is a gift, Spirit wants me to say, right? Everything you've been through, Everything serves a purpose up to each point, right? Everything, nothing has been wasted, Taurus. But Spirit wants you to take a deep breath and realize that it's not upon you when something's going to happen, right? You are being bestowed many gifts, but those gifts are going to come in when you're ready for them, Spirit's saying, and not a moment sooner and not a moment later. It's all about the divine timing. So it's almost like Spirit's teaching you how to lay down striving and how to just be, and to be in joy and excitement in every moment of being. Okay, so let's talk about stepping back and finding clarity. To the one who can perfectly practice in action, all things are possible. Wow. And so what's that speaking to, like, in action? That means, it doesn't mean you're being lazy and you're doing nothing. It means that you're in the flow, Taurus, right? All your actions that you take are actions that you take when the opportunities are present, right? It's like not pressuring yourself, waiting on an open door, but just living your life and following what makes you joyful each moment, each day, whether it's a job, a relationship, or just where you're at on your healing, just being where you're at and being okay with that every single moment. And then whenever the next door or the opportunity opens, then you take action, right? You move through those things. There's no need to worry or plan or wonder, am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? Or you don't have to have all the answers, I'm hearing. Let go of the need to have all the answers and let the answers be what they are as they present themselves to you in divine timing. Okay? Yeah, here's the message. Take a breather and honor your feminine nature. This is not always so easy to do in a culture that honors and celebrates the masculine strive mode. Look, that's what it says, the strive mode, and that's what Spirit's teaching you about, is what I just channeled. So that's true. Okay, it says while turning up its nose at the virtues of the feminine qualities of flow and letting go. In masculine mode, we get things done. In feminine mode, we fill our tank and reflect on our larger vision and purpose. So when it is time to move, we do so with precision. That's what I was just trying to explain. If we are to live in balance, we need both action and reflection. There are times to do and times of inaction. To know which mode is most appropriate, step back and practice discernment. Here's the dream. The dream symbol is the observer. Dreams where you are the observer, as opposed to being on the field of play, can signify that you are watching your life from afar, gaining an objective perspective and considering the larger ramifications of your actions and reactions. You may have felt aloof on the roof. If that resonates, it may be time for you to risk taking a more active role in your life. However, if that isn't the case, this dream may be revealing a strategy for how to access greater wisdom and mindfulness by stepping back, watching the parade roll by so you can join in with gusto when the time is right. Here's the mantra. Divine discernment lets me know when to go, when to stop, and when to drop into the space in between. Wow. That's exactly what I was channeling, right? It's about inaction. Okay, so it's about letting go of that masculine energy of having to have it all figured out and having to, force things to happen in your way, right? And it's surrendering to the feminine energy of being at peace and waking up every day and taking the steps as they're directed moment to moment kind of thing, right? Not pressuring yourself. Okay, not pressuring yourself, but truly being divinely guided, heavenly sent, right? Divinely guided into the things that Spirit's providing for you and when they're being provided. Anyway, so let's look at these gifts. Where do you want me to go? Hold on. Tell me about the gifts. Your spiritual gifts, heaven-sent gifts. What are these heaven-sent gifts, Spirit? Speaker, you're a speaker, okay? Your life purpose involves your skills of oration, and that's what I was seeing here, right? You're receiving and you're going to put it out there. See, she's got It's coming in through her crown chakra, her third eye, and then she's speaking it out to others. Okay, so you are meant to speak, okay, on the things that you're receiving from above, from, you know, whether it's your personal experience or your downloads, your dreams, your insights, your wisdom. You're gaining a lot of wisdom, Taurus, that you're meant to teach on, speak on, okay? That's one of your divine gifts. What else? What about speaking? What are you going to be speaking on, Spirit? What is Taurus going to be speaking in regards to or about? Or yeah, heart's desire in reverse. So about so about passion, about not following your heart's desire, about how that affected your life, Taurus, how you've held your own personal self back, not chasing your heart's desire. Okay? You're going to be speaking to others, encouraging them to follow their heart's desire because of the experience that you've had, the tears that you've had to cry when you wasn't able to follow your own heart's desire. That's what I'm getting for some of y'all. It says the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. Okay? And also, a lot of you guys are highly connected with the angelic realm, right? And so you're going to be teaching others about their connections to the angelic realm, to energy, is what I'm getting. Okay? There's something that in your heart that you've had to sacrifice to, okay, that's, yes. So there's a heart's desire here that you've cried many tears over, Taurus, that you know, was a necessary sacrifice along your journey, is what I'm hearing. All right. It could have been a relationship, or if it wasn't a relationship, it could have been a dream. Let's see what that. So there's something you've had to let go. Yeah, you've had to move on from, Taurus. That, you know, was your heart. You thought it was your heart's desire. Okay, and you were trying to force that situation. It could have been a spiritual It could have been a spiritual connection or a marriage. Okay, or a field of study with the Hierophant here. Right, you were trying to force a situation, Taurus. Okay, it was a King of Pentacles energy. So, yeah, there's someone here that I feel like you saw as your stability, right? It could have been your own King of Pentacles energy here. Some of you guys, it's your spiritual connection, right? It's like you've had to release the need to force a situation. In the past, I feel like you were striving to manifest it. Yeah, but you were doing it through passion and action, right? You're doing it through passion only, or, yeah, that's what it is, yeah. And you felt defeated. So there's a spiritual connection here that you were only given passion to, okay? Maybe there's something about, maybe you're given some kind of financial support, or this person was giving you financial support and it was just sexual in the past, okay? That it's almost like you've had to release, you've had to sacrifice this situation to gain a victory. But it's really like, yeah, it's really, you know, you're now looking back on this situation, realizing it's your happiness, it's your joy that you walked away from. You sacrificed in the past. You sacrificed this, yeah. Now it's time for a rebirth, Taurus, okay? You're going through a rebirth. You sacrificed this King of Pentacles energy in the past. Maybe you were married to this person, or you wanted to be married, or you guys have a spiritual connection here. And so you've been striving to manifest this in your own power, okay? And I feel like, yeah, in your own power, as this Queen of Swords energy. Is this for you, Taurus? I don't know. I don't know if this is for you. No, Spirit's saying it's time to let it go and move forward, Taurus. So this is something you've been holding on to, seeing as a spiritual connection. Maybe, I mean, we're all spiritually connected, right? This is someone that you wanted to marry, or that you might have been married to here, okay? That you're having to take your power. Your Spirit's saying take your power back from this situation because it's part of your rebirth, okay? Walk away from this situation for yourself, okay? Because I feel like this person and you, it was just a sexual type of thing based on passion and finances possibly, and you lost a lot of your own joy, your pieces of yourself. Yeah, there was betrayal here, okay? You stabbed yourself in the back, I'm hearing. I'm not saying this person betrayed you necessarily, but there's some kind of deep betrayal tied to this situation, whether it was you doing this to yourself or this person doing it to you. Yeah, there was somebody taking. Somebody took something here. Uneven, give and take. So you could have been a mistress, Okay, maybe this person was married and you were a mistress, or they had a mistress. Put yourself where you go, but there's a mistress here. Okay, that was a betrayal, and it was just sexual and financial. Okay, and so because whatever your part you played in this situation, it's you lost something here, Taurus. You lost some finances. You lost some joy. What is the Sun? You walked away from your own happiness to deal with this situation. Yeah, you walked away from a love offer, a stable foundation, in order to deal with this situation here in the past, Taurus. And so you were okay, and so that was that energy of you striving to do things your way. And so there's a big lesson learned there, Spirit saying. There's a big lesson. You cried a lot of tears over this situation. You thought this was you were just holding on so tight to this situation. You wasn't leaving room for it to be anything other than what you said it was going to be here, which is your spiritual connection. And I feel like Spirit's telling you, take a deeper look at this situation, please, because it's not going to come. Yeah, it was sexual, right? It was sexual. Okay, it's not going to come in with uneven. If it's on the spiritual level where Spirit wants you to be, if it's for you, then it won't come in with this energy. Okay, this is sexual energy, betrayal, mistress type energy, uneven, unbalanced energy. Okay, this may be a soulmate of yours, right? But I feel like this probably is a soulmate of yours, but it's not it's not what you think it is. Yeah, you feel like this is your emperor, and I don't think this is your emperor, but let me see. No, this isn't an option. Whoever this person is, Seven of Cups in reverse. This person is okay. Let me see. Whoever this person is that you're seeing as your emperor, they're not seeing you as an option. They're seeing you as a sexual connection, and they know that they've been manipulating you in some way. Okay. Yeah, for a Queen of Wands. So something's going on. This Emperor was manipulating a mistress in a marriage situation for making somebody feel like they're not an option here. It caused a betrayal. Taurus, I don't know where you're at in this situation, babe. I don't know who you are in this situation. Who is Taurus in this situation? Yeah, you were being juggled, okay? And Spirit's saying, as much as this situation hurts, Taurus, okay, in order for you to move forward and receive what is yours, that what isn't going to come in with betrayal, uneven, sexual energy, right, manipulative energy, in order to have what's truly yours, Spirit's saying you're going to have to accept that these tears that you've had to cry are actually a heavenly gift. Speak up for yourself, okay? And you've had to sacrifice what you thought was your heart's desire. You've had to let that go, okay, Taurus, in order to have what is yours. Yeah, you're going to have to stand your ground and protect yourself from this energy that you've been seeing as like this Emperor energy in your life. That's actually, I don't know, y'all are financially tied together, or either I don't know, man. You're going to have to walk away from what you thought made you happy in order to have your transformation, is what I'm seeing. And heavenly gifts, like Spirit's giving you signs about this. They're teaching you about divine discernment, okay, Taurus? And not to do it in like the raging bull, right? Not to separate from the situation like a raging bull with anger and resentment and unforgiveness, but with you've cried tears. These tears are cleansing. The tears are necessary, but do it with this softly, the tender touch, Spirit saying. But the need to separate from this situation is for your highest good. Yeah, the need to let this go and move forward, Taurus, is for your highest good, Spirit saying. Okay? That's what I'm seeing, because the situation has been blocking. Yeah, you're moving towards a soulmate. Okay, when you release what isn't truly meant for you, moving forward, Taurus, you're opening up room for what is meant for you, which is this Two of Cups, true soulmate energy. How is this true soulmate energy going to be coming in? Yeah, celebration, friendship, reconciliations of friendship. It's going to come in celebratory energy. Okay, tell me more about this Two of Cups coming in. Okay, yeah, the Lovers. It won't, yeah, the work won't feel like a burden. So when this Lover comes in, putting work into this situation won't be a burden, Taurus. Right? It's someone who's going to be aligned with where you're at on the path and where Spirit's taking you next. It's time to release a soulmate from your past. One who was your soulmate, yes, is your soulmate, yes, to the point that you are currently at. It's time to move beyond, right? Current limitations, current understandings, current movement in relationship. Like, it's time to move forward and surpass that level. Okay, so I feel like when you release and move forward from that one energy, that King of Pentacles, sexual mistress energy that you were dealing with, okay, that's opening up you to your ability to reconcile with another soulmate, a higher level soulmate too. Okay, this is coming up in the collective a lot, right? There's the Lover, and so this Lover, right? I don't feel like the work is not going to feel like a burden. I feel like this past one, it's been a burden, right? Putting work into this situation has been causing a lot of burdens. Yeah, with this King of Pentacles. Right? That's been a burden. But this moving forward in this soulmate connection, what is it going to be? Okay. A decision. Hold on. Ace of Cups. Yeah, if you make a decision to lay down this burden, this work you've been putting into this King of Pentacles energy, once you make that decision, you're walking straight into an Ace of Cups. An Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, a new beginning. Okay? With every ending, there's always a new beginning, Taurus. And so you've been striving and driving to have something, is what I'm seeing. You've been really, really doing your best and putting your all into acquiring something that is no longer for you. And I'm sorry if that offends you. I'm sorry if that triggers you, but it's time to let it go. Okay? You've been sneaky. Somebody's been sneaky. Maybe you've been the mistress, Taurus. Okay? Because that could be the sneaky energy that it's time to let go of. Yeah. Now I feel like you're in this energy of being single, Taurus. So maybe you were a mistress in the past with this King of Pentacles energy, and now you're separating yourself from that situation because you're realizing it was toxic. You're realizing the toxicity of it. You're no longer going to be a mistress. You're no longer going to be part of this sneaky, deceptive behavior I'm seeing, because you know it's blocking your heart's desire moving forward. You've gotten heavenly downloads about this. You've gotten divine discernment about how this situation has been. Yeah, you see the truth that it's time to move forward. Divine's told you, okay, how this situation is affecting you currently and moving forward. And it's time. And Divine told you to separate from this in order to move forward. Like, you've gotten divine discernment about the truth, that this situation actually was taking your power away from you. Okay, the situation was making you feel less than. Yeah, and you're supposed to be an empress with an emperor. Okay? Right? You're supposed to, look, empress and emperor just came up. This is about you balancing your own feminine and masculine energy out within yourself, too. Wow. Yeah, something's hidden. Something's hidden about the emperor and the empress that are protected. I don't know what's going on here, Taurus, but there's an emperor and an empress who are protected from some kind of secret energy. Okay? Maybe this Queen of Swords energy is someone... Hold on. So there's a marriage here. Tell me about the marriage. That is... Okay, there's a past soulmate situation and a marriage here. So if this is your marriage or someone else's marriage, I'm not sure. But Spirit's saying it's time to let it go. Yeah, because it's just causing delays to your own intuition, okay? And your wish fulfillment of good news. So just put yourself where you go there, Taurus, okay? So there's something, you're an empress, emperor energy. You're balancing out your own feminine, masculine energy. From what I'm seeing, you know, you've had to sacrifice what you thought was your heart's desire because that person tried to make you a third party. okay? And you realized it was toxic. You realized that it wasn't actually for you. You thought this was your spiritual soulmate, and it may have been up to a point, but now you're realizing that all it's done is actually block you, and it kept you in toxic energy. It kept you in that energy of striving and doubting yourself, okay? It kept you in an energy of not feeling empowered. And so Spirit came in and gave you some heavenly downloads and divine discernment about the truth of moving forward, is what I'm seeing. And so that's what you're doing. You're sacrificing that heart's desire, and you're doing it in a soft way. But you're going to have to speak up for yourself in that situation. Yeah, you're going to have to stand up for yourself, okay? You're going to have to speak, and you're going to have to defend yourself, maybe against this. What are you defending yourself? So, Taurus, 10 of Pentacles, you're going to have to stand up for yourself. This 10 of Pentacles is protected, persevering. Justice. Hold on. Taurus, so there's a court case going on for some of you guys. Okay, or this just speaks about somebody's getting, the Empress, this Empress is getting justice, and her 10 of Pentacles is protected. Okay, somebody feels like a wounded warrior here. So I feel like if you were trying to build this 10 of Pentacles with this one energy that's a King of Pentacles, Spirit saying whatever you gave that energy is going to be returned to you. It's protected because you're actually meant to build it with your Emperor energy, but that's only going to come in after you persevere and balance out your masculine and feminine energy. Yeah, your Emperor is going to show up once you're balancing your feminine and masculine energy. Okay, then you'll get your victory. Something's protected. You're going to have to stand up for your 10 of Pentacles. So you're going to have to fight for this. Okay? And how you're fighting for this is by letting go of this situation that does not serve you. This mistress situation, whether you're the mistress or you've been involved in a marriage where this partner had a mistress. Spirit saying release that situation, because that's how you're going to protect your 10 of Pentacles, your legacy, your generational wealth, okay? And persevere and gain your justice and your victory and build with this Emperor energy. Yeah. Look, you're going to have to communicate something or travel. This Emperor is going to travel towards you once, yeah, that's when this will be fulfilled. Okay, when you release this situation from the past, I mean, and it's going to take more than just releasing it in the physical. It's going to take an energetic release, an energetic healing, an energetic purging of the energies and the attachments that you know, your soul is going to have to cleanse here from the situation, right? But Spirit wants you to know that your Pentacles, your legacy is protected. You are going to persevere through that situation, okay? This Emperor is traveling towards you or communicating with you, and you will have a fulfillment. You are going to have a fulfillment. Just stand strong, right? You're in this testing phase right now of having to stand strong, having to gain your spiritual strength, and you do that by releasing these things that are not for your highest good, so that you can make room for these things that are for your highest good, right? And speak boldly into those things, not with resentment, but speak boldly but softly, right? With kindness and just truth. This is my truth. This is what I will not accept. This is what I'm no longer in alignment with, right? And it's okay to leave those things behind. And so that's what you're going to have to do, Spirit's saying. Yeah, in order to get your Ace of Cups. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, you're going to have to gain your stability and your independence in order to gain your Ace of Cups here. Okay? Your stability and independence from whoever that King of Pentacles is that's got you stuck. Okay, Taurus? So this King of Pentacles is somebody who maybe you saw as, you know, part of your path in the past, right? I feel like you did. You see them as successful, as abundant, but you guys had like this sexual connection, and it caused a lot of chaos and drama in regards to either your marriage or their marriage, or y'all's marriage together. I don't know. Put yourself where you go. But you're realizing that path only kept you stuck, and so now you're making a judgment call. Okay, you're making a decision to step off the karmic path, and so you can have an opportunity. That's what I'm seeing, Taurus. Yeah, and how you have your opportunity is you move forward, you see the truth for what it is, you see the devil for what it is, right? You see your toxic traits, you see the toxic traits of those around you. You don't lie to yourself about what it is what it is, and you just move forward, baby. You cry your tears. You're going to cry tears over this, yes, but you allow yourself to cry, and then you speak your truth. You accept the discernment of the divine. You cry your tears, and you speak your truth, and you get in that chariot, and you follow that truth away from the devil so that you can have your Ace of Cups, okay? So you can have your Two of Wands, which is the Ace of Cups, okay? Right? Which is your stability, your independence, your own masculine energy, okay? As you're balancing your feminine and masculine energy, you don't need another masculine energy in your life. So as you balance that out within yourself and it's no longer a need, it becomes a gift. It becomes a blessing that the divine will manifest in your life, right? You don't have to strive for this. When you're ready for it, it will come, okay? All right, Taurus, so I hope this helped whoever this is for. Is there anything, let me pull, anything else you want to talk to Taurus about, Spirit? Any energies from my energy oracle deck to say or speak about for Taurus? Yeah, you're going to have to take some action, balancing out the darkness and the light, balancing out the feminine and the masculine energy. This has been a karmic situation you've been dealing with, and you're going to have to take an action. Remember, Spirit said inaction is action. Take action when the action is provided, right? Like when the door is open. So there's an action here. What is this action, Spirit? Okay, taking your power back. Okay, taking your power back. Archangel Ariel, she's the angel of love. So taking your power back for your love. Basically, let me go to tarot though. I want to see about action. What is this action? What is the action for Taurus, Spirit? What action are you asking Taurus to take here? What action? Here's the Emperor again, standing up in your Emperor energy. What action in regards to the Emperor energy, Spirit? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, be stable in the masculine energy, right, is what I'm seeing. You being stable, you're the Queen of Pentacles, being stable in your Emperor energy, not giving that power to that King of Pentacles, who you saw as your Emperor, who actually brought in some toxic energy into your life, okay? Taking your power back, Taurus, is the action Spirit's telling you to do here. Balance your feminine, masculine energy and become unstuck. Look, Hangman upright, when we're talking about this Emperor, right, who you've seen as your King of Pentacles. The one, oh, this is my soulmate. It's the only soulmate I'm ever going to have. And this King of Pentacles, we just have a sexual connection. And they put me through this and they put me through that. But they're my Emperor, so I'm going to hold on for dear life. When really that's stealing your power and keeping you stuck in a toxic cycle. But when you balance out your own energy, you're the Queen of Pentacles, right? You're going from the Queen of Pentacles to the Emperor. You're your own Emperor energy here. That's moving you forward. That's getting you unstuck. Okay? So anyways, only take it if it resonates, Soul Tribe. I love you guys. Stay blessed, Taurus. Please like, share, subscribe. Bye, beautiful.